play at a much higher
It's a
level.
primetime ESPN showdown between number 15 Texas, who's hosting the Oklahoma State Cowboys, who may be 5-4 on the season, but on paper actually come in with better ratings than the Texas Longhorns. So there's no reason to believe that this is going to be a blowout or even a shootout for that matter. These look to be two very evenly matched defenses with different approaches on offense. So let's see how this one plays out as Texas is driving down the field early on, running down the field. And Tyrone Swoopes does what he so often does in the red zone, throws an interception. Oklahoma State with the stop. The Longhorns had run the ball the entire way down the field, pull out the pass play, get it intercepted, no points on the board. Now it's Oklahoma State's turn after a big pass play, but Texas comes up with their own defensive stop on third down, forcing a field goal with 3 minutes left in the first. That one splits the uprights. It's 3-0 OK State. Texas back with the ball on offense. Swoopes keeps the read option. A little juke, sets up his blocker on the perimeter, gets the first down. Now in Oklahoma State territory, a nice slant pass from Swoopes to Marcus Johnson. A first down right at the 20-yard line. Time for another read option. They cave on the dive. Swoopes with a little poor man spin move. That was slow motion in real-time speed, but it still worked. Brings up a 3rd and goal after a couple of tough plays. Swoopes probably should have got intercepted again. He had a guy open. He just needed to float it over the top of the defender. He just didn't have the touch. You know, as much as Swoopes is talented, he's just not quite predictable with his arm. But then he turns around and makes a great move, slides himself out into the outside of the pocket, finds a clear throwing lane and completes the pass to Armani Foreman. Moving the Longhorns down the field again. Tied 3-3. Trying to get them back on top this time. Actually, for the first time. Oh, and the pump fake on the run. That was nasty. Incredible move by Swoopes. This ought to be an automatic smash for a touchdown, but no. It's a smash for a loss on the play. Texas settles for another field goal. Nick Rose punches that one through, the Luke Rose Award finalist. I believe he's 16 for 18 on the year for field goals with a long of 51. Oklahoma State couldn't do anything with the ball again. Texas back with it this time. Going back to the running game. Jonathan Gray, though, taking the handoff. Running with authority, a little shiftiness in the hips. 1st and goal now for Gray. He cuts it up inside of the pulling lineman. Punches it through. Touchdown for the Texas Longhorns. It's 13-3. After another stop on defense, Texas with it once again. But under a minute left to go. Jonathan Gray punching through. It's a first down. 13 on the clock. 3rd and 7. Swoopes trying to get him in to closer for a shorter field goal. The pass is incomplete. A good hit by the defender. Rose, though, Mr. Automatic, takes it in for a 16-3 halftime lead for the Longhorns. Let's check in with Reese Davis and David Pollock with a nice little halftime show for you.
On the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 halftime show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. Davis, David Pollock here in the studio as always to lend a little perspective to what just went down in the first 30 minutes. Both quarterbacks remaining upright and healthy. In fact, they haven't been breathed on in the first half. Neither team has allowed a sack, and it really speaks well for the relationship that the quarterback has and the feel that he has for his offensive line.
No, absolutely, and we always talk about those guys and going out to eat. Well, let me tell you something. They're earning a big, fat steak dinner. And those fat guys get the porterhouses, too. They're not a cheap date. Those guys, they're earning it right now, keeping me up and right, keeping the quarterback upright, keeping him clean, not letting anybody hit him. You've seen great Hall of Fame quarterbacks turn average when they get popped and when they get hit and when they get beat around a little bit. These guys, they haven't even been touched. So you can go ahead and say check please right over here, because that QB better be taken care of.
And the quarterback's calling home, Mom, Dad, please send money. Just about ready to start the second half. We're going to watch all the games around the country, including some coaches who like to sample the surface that they're playing on. I'll keep an eye on that.
Yeah, I'm going to go to the cafeteria. You want some turf?
That's a fun little addition there from the guys at ESPN, Davis and Pollock. Really making it feel like an ESPN production. Oklahoma State, though, they're not wasting any time watching any halftime shows. Down by 13, coming out firing. A great pass. Sets up Oklahoma State. Mason Rudolph with the keeper. Gets it down inside of the 5. Now on 3rd and goal, but he gets smashed. Brings up 4th and goal. Oklahoma State's going to go for it, but a false start pushes them back. They rethink their strategy. Settle for the field goal. The Texas defense just playing some stout defense. Texas back with the ball. Devoner Clarington with 3 catches and 45 yards on the day. He's going to have himself a little bit of a drive here. Another catch. Picks up the first down. 18 more yards. Now 3rd and 11. Swoopes finds him again. Crossing over to the left side. Tough to take down. 14 more yards. 3rd and 6 now. You guessed it. Devonair Clarington breaks the tackle, pushes through, finishing forward, getting the first down. That's 6 receptions for 83 yards halfway through the 3rd quarter. Swoopes is riding him like the Longhorns have been riding the running game all year. But they go back to the air. This time a little bit of an underneath route. A smash route on the left side. Swoopes makes the correct read. Throws it short to Johnson. With a shifty move, and he punches it through for the first down. Oklahoma State now. Rennie Childs with the run, but he can't pick up the first down. The Longhorns having themselves a heck of a game. Back with the ball now, though. Swoopes with the read option keeper. He is gone. Touchdown, Longhorns, with a nifty little hurdle glide through the air. It almost looked like he was frozen in time. A beautiful read by Swoopes. The corner was crashing down. I don't know if he was on a blitz or what he was doing, but he just followed the D end right to Jonathan Gray. They knew for sure that's who it was going to. It wasn't the case, though. Oklahoma State now trying to answer. It's 3rd and 10. You know what happens when you run the screen against Texas. Usually not much. The Longhorns back with the ball. On the punt return, didn't get much, but the first play from scrimmage, it's the 3rd consecutive play on offense for the Longhorns that's resulted in a touchdown. First it was the pass from Swoopes to Johnson. Then it was Tyrone Swoopes on the keeper. This time he gives it to Jonathan Gray. He's sharing the love. The Longhorns have taken what was once essentially a 10-point game and have thrown up 21 straight points in a matter of minutes. Oklahoma State is shell-shocked. Down 37-6. What just happened? This was an incredible defensive game, and then a couple of individual efforts by a couple of key characters for Texas has just broken this thing wide open. Once again, Oklahoma State's moving the ball, but Texas making it tough. 4th and inches after another false start. Oklahoma State backs up. They're not going to kick it this time, though. Going for it, and they pick it up. Texas now on 2nd and goal. Backed up. Can they hold them out again? Taylor not going to be stopped. Raymond Taylor punches it in from 2 yards out. Making it 13-37. Texas, though, with the backups in. It's Chris Warren time. It's getting truck time, and it's touchdown time. The true freshman Chris Warren running over guys like he usually does and scoring touchdowns in garbage time like he does so often as well. Oklahoma State, just for the heck of it, seeing if they can pull an Aaron Rodgers like the Packers did last night against the Lions. Thursday night against the Lions, and it's not going to happen. Texas swats it away and wins the game 44-13. Incredible game on the ground and on defense. The Cowboys had a decent game from the passing side. Only that one turnover early in the game, so this truly was a matter of execution. A fun game to play. Just a couple of big plays was the main difference. And so we've got a bye week now leading into Texas Tech and then Baylor. Going to that Tech game, there's a great possibility that Texas is going to be a top 10 BCS squad. So check back and see where we're at, where the recruiting stands. A lot of exciting things about to happen.